Hey everyone, here's a video about the Tactile Turn side click pen. I've been using this for a couple years. I really enjoy it. I think this video may help somebody out there. So this one is a full-length titanium side click, and I can show it compared to some other common pens out here. Here's just a standard Sharpie. Here's a number 2 pencil. Here's a Uniball Jetstream. And here's a Bic. And then here's the Machine Era pen. I can open that up. Here's how it compares when it's open. That is almost exactly the same length. And this is a pen light that I use at work. This one's also titanium. This is a through night pen light. And here's another Uniball. This one's a Uniball Sino. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. There we go. Alright, so this pen's been pretty impressive. It's hard to see in the video, but there are small grooves machined into this pen along the entire length of it. It gives it a really good grip. I had it engraved, which is why I have it covered up here, just so I don't display my personal engraving. You can see the how well this is machined. And the way this works is like a standard pen. Click the top, then you push this button on the side to retract the ink cartridge. And this mechanism is kind of smooth. There's a little bit of what feels like grinding in the side click button, which I thought may lead to an issue, but after years of use it works just like it did on the first day. I'll bring the microphone closer to it. Maybe I can capture what I'm talking about here. The refill that I have in here right now is just from a Zebra pen that I took out and put in this pen, and that's a 0.7 millimeter ball. And you can see it writes really smooth. What I like about this pen too is that it accepts a variety of refills, and it doesn't seem to the Zebra doesn't smudge. Usually at my work I'm writing more bullet points just down the page, and so I don't need a fine point. I don't need a fine pen for that. The Machine Era pen I did use for a couple years, but it was pickier with the refills, and in here it just takes the G2, and that's what's in there now. I didn't like it. It seemed to smudge a little easier, as you can see. And then it also, I don't know if I'll actually reproduce it on here, but it seemed to skip a little bit more. Again, this is the G2. So it's not really a knock on the pen necessarily, which I do like. It had a good weight to it. The downsides of this pen were, other than the limitations on the refill, were just that it rolled across my desk. And then it doesn't have a pocket clip, so putting it in the pocket, it would just fall into my pocket. To replace the cartridge, you just twist the tip here, and it's machined so well that, I'll try to get this in focus, It's machined so well that the when it comes together, you can't even see the seam. Look at that. It's just gone. That's really impressive. So to replace the ink cartridge in here, I do is unscrew the tip, pull it out, and again this was just an ink cartridge from a mechanical pen. What I like to use, my favorite one are these wider ones. Again, I don't need a fine point. I like the bolder bulb. This one, this 12 pack was only $12 on Amazon, and it's a Pentel. And I'll show you how these work. I don't remember these listed as a refill option on the website, but they work just fine. I think that's amazing. All right. It's smooth right out of the bag. So here's a Pentel refills. And we'll see if we can get it to skip. It didn't skip at all. I forgot to show you, this is what it looks like in the pen. And you can see here that it doesn't smudge. It dries pretty quick. So I'll do that again. So overall I've been impressed with these ones. And again, they only cost $12 for a 12 pack. Alright, here's a tactile turn with the 1mm refill. And here's a Uniball jet stream. Let's see if this one has a size on it. It's a 1mm. Here's a 1mm Uniball Sino. And then here's a standard big pen. Let's see if I get my hand out of the way. So all these are good pens. What makes this one stand out is the texture and the mechanism. I should compare this real quick. So again, this is the Pentel 1mm refill for the tactile turn. Let's see. You can see how smooth this one is. And again, you can see it doesn't smudge after just drying for a short period of time. And then we have here is the G2 ink cartridge and the machine era pen. And I had problems with skipping with this one before, which is why I switched. But this one, even the the first scribble here was smudging. And it does smudge a lot more. Again, I've been using it for 2 years. I've been impressed. I use it every day at the office. And I have actually no complaints about this pen. I shouldn't say that. The only thing I suppose that they could improve is if they could somehow make this side click button just a little smoother, less grittier. And besides that, everything else is really perfect. It's a good weight, good length. It accepts a variety of refills. It's not picky at all. And you can see that for being 2 years old, it really looks new, the way that it came when I first opened the package. So it ages really well. If you have any questions about this pen, let me know, comment below. I'll respond.